falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げて now die こんななんてもう goodbye 証拠にもなくファイナルカマと Need another day I wanna know it from missing no more どこまでも抗ってこう今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid yeah break it Keep it point in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I gotta go, ski myself, safe for back foot I gotta go, ski myself, see a suspect Time away from me, stop my shadow Smooth, let us set my tongue on this fix I can Nobody knows, gonna psyche in the flow Live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. Although I'm showing you pictures of a bunch of influencers that you know, but this is me gonna go back talking about how, again, and it's not just for, I'm not saying for young people should not be influencers. I'm talking about kids who start off as influencers. So just to be real with you guys, I actually don't think kids should be influencers for many reasons. It's kind of like Macaulay Culkin situation. He became actor at a very young age, and he became very famous, but due to all the stress, he started doing drugs. I don't know whether he's less sympathetic, but it really affected him mentally, and then he couldn't do acting anymore because the pressure was getting into him, and they're expecting him to do more movies, and he feel like he was only good as a kid. And he could have done more movies. I know his younger brother's doing films, but I really think the stress did get to him. But I want to get to the really important part that I'm going to talk about. So if you guys are aware, because I'm talking about from what I've seen, again, there is no reason for a kid to be an influencer, especially while they're still a minor. The reason why I say this is because they really get the clout and the fame stuck to their heads. They feel like they can do whatever they want. They feel like the attention is the most important part of life. They don't think about like the actual like consequences. On top of that, I think I said this before in one of my videos. They try to treat the internet like their personal life, which is just actually crazy. They literally do, and here are the faces that you see. And I feel like they started when they were young. What really gave them the idea to be influencers is because they thought about it when they were kids themselves. And what I mean, the reason why I say they treat the internet like their personal life, they feel that's the best way to make friends, that's the best way to make money. They can meet people rather than and try and meet people from their community or whether it's convenient. On top of that, not many of them have probably had friends in real life, and it's like what Mr. My Opinions 333 said. These kids, they don't have a lot going on in their life, and they get mixed up with weirdos on the internet. Mr. Cupcake Man is a prime example. But it's like, and they're keeping it hidden from their parents. I personally feel parents should know about it, because who knows the type of lies that the kids are telling their own parents. Probably saying, no, I'm talking to my friend from high school. But I would, especially if I had kids, I wouldn't really buy into that. But parents also need to do a better job really looking out for their kids. And I understand people are busy. I don't know, I can't really assume about someone's life. I can't really make the call and judge somebody. But I feel like a lot isn't being done, because, and again, I'm gonna compare this to my childhood. Back in the day, again, we didn't even have kids couldn't even use cell phones. Probably until like high school, but at the same time, it's like we didn't really get caught up on social media because it wasn't even that popular. But I truly believe, because ever since the internet grew more popular, more kids start getting sucked into the internet to the point where they can actually make a career, and they will try to get caught up with these celebrities or these other influencers on the internet. And again, Cupcake Man is a prime example. Sneeko. I feel like there's so many people, I can't even name all of them. James Charles, Onision. You guys understand what I'm talking about, right? But like, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I feel like these kids aren't really getting monitored enough. On top of that, I definitely did not want to forget. You'll see, and I've seen this now. A lot of you have, and sure, it may not just be only youngsters, but now you have a lot of these youngsters going out of their way, harassing people, and claiming that they're prank videos, going out of their way, like asking stupid questions, pulling up on people with their security guards. They really got the clout stuck in their head, and these two are a perfect example. On top of that, you have women acting way too grown, especially like 18, 19, trying to make money on OnlyFans, Instagram, showing off too much skin, and it's fortunate, I hate to say this, but that's only what they're good for. And Lexi's a prime example. IShowSpeed, I think, and I don't want to criticize him too much. I feel like, I won't say he's taking the same path as Macaulay Culkin, but I feel like at the same time he's kind of going crazy to the point where, like, because of trolls, or because I've seen the chats on his live streams where people will try to insult him, they'll infuriate him to get on his skin, and I feel like in a way that's kind of something similar to the Macaulay Culkin's life, like what he was going through. But at the same time, it's like, because he's so popular, I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned how he leaked his his genitals, his private parts, and YouTube literally gave him a pass, and he feel like he could do it he's more aware though. He knows that it could possibly end up getting his channel terminated. But I think once he explained to YouTube it was by accident, normally it would be immediate termination. YouTube would not want to hear your excuse. But I feel that because of his infamy on YouTube, his subscribers, considering how popular he is, because of how popular he is on YouTube, they can't lose an individual like him, and they have to keep up with him. So he decided to do this somewhere else, whether it be, especially on Twitch, where he was literally being inappropriate towards another girl. I don't know if it was consensual, I think I talked about it, but again, I'm not always keeping tabs on everybody's life, I'm not gone myself, but he's a perfect example. IShowSpeed, even like people who let the fame get into their heads, and thinking it's okay to actually do weird stuff, and being inappropriate, being in the nude on camera. Even though he didn't fully expose himself, but in the YouTube video, yes, he did, but he clearly, it was not intentional. But at the same time, since it could get him banned on YouTube, decided to do somewhere else. But and then Adin Ross, and I did make a better video about him, but he was somebody that actually encouraged a lot of young influencers to follow his footsteps. IShowSpeed was the one to follow him, even though IShowSpeed has way more subscribers than he does. I feel like Adin Ross started it all, in my opinion, for the new generation, and I'm being real with you guys. But at the same time, it's like, my only concern is, maybe if the parents did a better job, maybe these kids wouldn't end up that way. But who knows? And that's something that needs to be addressed. But again, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, subscribe. Thank you.